I'll give you an example of how he found the funny in it. I was in the Cub Scouts. That's funny just like that. I mean, the blue uniforms, the yellow trim, the beanie we had to wear. Come on! That thing around the neck, what is it, a neckerchief? And a napkin holder that had a wolf on it? I think that's borderline child abuse, right? So the Scouts had a kite flying contest. My dad helped me put together my first box cut. I was so excited. I wanted to win so bad. I can taste that plastic trophy like nothing. I grew up here in the Lower East Side, and we went out to the park, the FDR Drive. It was a giant park, it's still there. And he helped me get it up in the air. And the whole idea was whoever had the best flying kite, whoever stood up there the longest won. So I'm holding onto the string and it's up in the air and I'm like, I'm gonna win this shit. And I'm pumping the string like it's supposed to. It's going higher and higher, and all of a sudden, BAM! It exploded in midair. My kite died. It was like there were snipers in the trees. And it just floated to the ground. And of course, my dad is hysterical laughing. He's holding the pieces of kite in his hand, laughing. I was so mad at him. Now, my dad just didn't laugh like a chuckle. Like, no, his whole body went into it. He was like, I was like, how could you laugh? I lost. And it's one of those things that, you say, you know, years from now, you look back on this and what do I do? And I laugh. I can still see him there in the park holding my pieces of kite, looking really happy. I was having such a great time. I was too young to appreciate it, but all I have to do is think about it. It's there, right? And then I started doing stand-up comedy when I was 4 years old. And I took a comedy class, one of those things, you know, and they booked you in clubs around the city, and I got lucky. I was in Caroline's for the first time. It was a nice, small crowd, and I killed that night. They were laughing so hard, I felt it go through me. My dad was there. My mom and my sister. It was the first time they ever saw me do anything like this. My dad was walking with a cane, and he could barely walk. He walked very slow. And he was really proud of me. And he said to me, son, now I'm living my life through you. That's a lot of fucking responsibility. I used to love going to the house because my dad was borderline dementia. And I could go over there and tell him the same joke over and over again, and it'd be like the first time he heard it. He was my best audience. I miss my dad. I miss him when he used to tell jokes with a Jewish accent. Nobody understood why. But if the joke sucked, we laughed at his Jewish accent. I miss laughing with my dad. We used to do improv, and I didn't even know I was doing it. I miss you, Dad. Dad, where do I go from here? Dad! My director, Tim Schuebel. It's in my head. My stage manager, Peter Sullivan. My videographer, Eric, is in the back there. Jeremy in the little booth over there. Diana, I don't know where you are. You're taking pictures all over the place, but I just want to thank everybody coming here. Pieces of my family. I don't know what to say. I'm really overwhelmed by how many people showed up. Thank you so much for coming. A bunch of us are going over to the Bourbon Street Grill. I have half of the back, reserved. And we get more, we can have the whole back. So if you'd like to come out and have a couple of drinks and just hang out for a while, it's up to you. I'm heading over there as soon as we break everything down. Thanks again. Thank you so much.